Hello, everybody. It's meteorologist Hutch Johnson. This update has details on a severe storm risk in our area, and we'll talk about rain chances that could help with wildfires rather, in parts of Manitoba and Saskatchewan. Details are right now.
A Hutch's weather update with Chief Meteorologist Hutch Johnson, brought to you by Robert Gibb and Sons.
All right, we're going to start with what you need to know. Overnight, things fairly quiet, but by morning, we'll start to see showers and thunderstorms approach the north-central part of North Dakota as we head into the early afternoon. It's from early afternoon into the evening when we could see one or two of these storms become severe. It doesn't look to be widespread, but hail and gusty wind will be the main threat. Zooming in a little more closely, we'll time these through the valley. Notice that they're in central North Dakota, up in towards parts near Winnipeg as we go through the 3 o'clock time frame. By 5 o'clock, moving through Grand Forks into northwest Minnesota and the James River Valley. Again, 5 o'clock for that area. Then as we advance this to the 7 o'clock time frame, Lake of the Woods, Roseau County, straight through eastern Polk County, right through the FM area and into northeast South Dakota. Again, not everybody along this line will see heavy thunderstorm activity. Thunderstorms impact a very small area, so there'll be narrow bands of very heavy rain that do develop along these boundaries. And as we get into the late evening hours, the risk for any hail or severe weather will decrease. It looks like more windy storms will blast their way through, and it does look like we'll have some areas of heavy rain by the approach of the 10 o'clock hour, pushing into central Minnesota. After that on Sunday, gusty northwest winds. This lasts into Monday, with more rain showers across parts of Saskatchewan and Manitoba where the fires are. Let me show you where the greatest risk for severe weather is as we head through your Saturday. Where you see the colored green area here, Devils Lake, Jamestown, Bismarck, Fargo, Grand Forks, and northwest parts of Minnesota, including northern and central parts of South Dakota as well, are a level 1 risk of severe weather Saturday and into the morning hours on Sunday. Otherwise, it looks like garden variety showers. Again, these will be barely threshold severe storms. 1-inch diameter hail, gusty winds to around 60 miles per hour will be possible, and I'll keep you ahead of the game on all of that. Let's take a look at the rainfall as promised with regards to these systems as they work their way through. Number one thing we're going to be watching for is the showers and thunderstorms in our area, producing pockets of spotty showers of rain through northwest North Dakota. About an inch, or a tenth of an inch rather. We could see some areas picking up close to a half of an inch here in southeast North Dakota, particularly along the border. Then as we get into the valley and points east, we'll have most areas having a decent shot at a half inch of rain and a few over an inch. But again, you can see these little green areas. Those are lower pockets and in between the thunderstorms, if you will. So that activity will work its way through. Now, what about as we go into early next week with the additional rain showers that take place up in Canada that is having terrible wildfires in central parts of Saskatchewan and Manitoba? These fires and areas thereof will have a chance at seeing very heavy rain in a few spots. Now, the fires can cause lightning, which can cause more fires to develop as well. But with heavy rains, in excess of an inch or two could be very beneficial to those wildfires, and we can all hope for that up in Canada. Your forecast summary for Saturday: temperatures to start your day 55 to 60 for most of us, increasing clouds to the west. Afternoon temperatures will be warmest with gusty southwest winds ahead of the cold front. You can see the cool pool developing behind the cold front and the thunderstorms that will be blasting through a range in temperatures across our region of over 20 degrees. Thunderstorms, a couple, may be severe. After that, it looks like a cooler close to the weekend and start to the work week. We're back in the 60s for many of us. And then the sunshine returns temperatures to the 80s for most of next week, with increased thunder chances late in the week. Do you have a kid between 8 and 18 that'd like to help Hutch figure out the weather? Well, here's a little information for you. All right, you can have your kids sign up if they're between 8 and 18 right at Luther Family Ford, or head on over to hutchesweather.com for the details on that. Speaking of which, you can head to hutchesweather.com anytime, anywhere for details on showers and thunderstorms and the interactive radar anytime, anywhere. Please follow on Facebook and subscribe on YouTube, and have a wonderful and safe weekend.